he cares enough, right? So that's the only thing. This Clips give a fuck. If he gives a fuck, he could easily win the battle. If not, I think A Ward's riding on a lot of momentum from his Averb battle. So I think
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
translate into this. And then
Okay.
Easy and Geechee, you know.
Well, I mean, you from Philly? Don't even answer.
Oh well, I'll tell you what. Man. If you watch my blogs, you know that really doesn't mean anything. I want Easy to win the battle. I do, and
Okay.
I think on my channel I said I gave him the battle 2-1 by an eyelash.
All right.
But I mean, make no mistakes about it. We're talking about fucking Geechee here. So, Geechee I think has been under the most scrutiny he's ever been in his career. A lot of people getting on him for a few performances. I think in his last 5, especially the coffee one. Although I gave him a little pass for it, which might not be fair, but so what? Clout and seniority means something in battle rap.
Right.
And
Right.
I understood that I can accept it. I can accept the coffee performance if I get one against Easy. You know what I mean? I give you a hall pass for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I give you a hall pass for that. As long as I get one of those Geechee performances versus Easy, it's okay. But that's really, man, something small is going to separate them on Saturday. You know what I mean? It's going to be a small little key that's going to separate them, and I don't know which side it's going to come from. But again, if you made me pick, I'd go Easy 2-1, debatable.
And what about you and Stana?
Oh, I tell you what, I'm prepared to win every round. Now, we'll see.
Whoa.
We'll see. She's been talking heavy. Raw's not going to get around. I've been hearing the
Oh.
chirping. I hope, she see my last 2, Mike P and Clips. She better fucking act like she know.
Act like you know.
You better act like you know. Well, Rock say, act like you know, bitch.
Yeah, that bitch better act like she know.
Yes, sir.
Your podcast has been amazing.
Thank you.
You was on the show with you was doing a couple episodes with Easy, then you transitioned to just doing your own thing, and you quickly gathered a cool little following in a short period of time, and people just love your content. I think you're a very well spoken man. You're entertaining, super funny,
Thank you.
and very precise when you come to analyzing stuff. Like you're a real veteran, a teacher, a scholar when it comes to this hip hop shit. So we respect you, and I love what you're doing. Anything? How long do you? Is this the transition? Is like I'm finna move into the media lane and kind of get away from the battle rap? Is that what you meant by you don't know how much longer you gonna battle?
Well, yeah, that has some merit to it. Just because for me, it's really hard to really, as well as people are perceiving it. It's for me, I find it a little difficult to juggle the two. Meaning, as pure as I could try to be in assessing a battle or analyzing a battler, when I'm actively battling, it's easy to okay. I'll give you an example. I go when I get 30 by Mike P. Body Bag, right? Oh, who the fuck am I to get up there and drop a blog about what somebody else is not doing and what they're doing? And it really, it takes a little bit of a sting off it, and it also gives other people clapback material, if you will. So I could be giving my full opinion on a Danny Myers versus such and such battle, hypothetically, and because I lost my last matchup and Danny's opponent doesn't like my assessment of them, it's like, well, shit, you got 30 by Mike P. It taints the journalism for me. So I want to dial that back because I want to go full throttle into the media, but also my channel isn't just to sit there and block station. That's what it is now. I got so much shit that's about to go onto my channel. It's called Rosenberg TV for a reason, because I want to carry the channel somewhat as like a TV station, not just a one show. So
Right.
We got content coming out on that channel. I have my homies, we're in a group called, a content group called DWF. It stands for Divided We Fall. And we're gonna start doing content where you start seeing my day-to-day homies that I'm with every day. Like well, my little brother, he's about 22 years old. He's a college soccer player. So me and all my weed smoke fat ass out of shape homies, we're gonna go play. We're gonna go play soccer against his college team, right? And make a content video off of it.
And get y'all asses kicked.
Oh man, I ain't gonna hold you, Danny. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna end up tackling one of them little motherfuckers. But if I can catch one of them,
if you can catch one, that's gonna be hilarious.
Me and my brother are working on a morning show for Battle Rap Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. called Bros and Froze. That's another thing that we're gonna start doing. Because I feel like that's something that Battle Rap doesn't have, a morning Battle Rap show. And it's going to be on YouTube, but it'll also be on Spotify. It'll also be on iTunes and all that cool shit. The Take This Walk With Me podcast, when we get back to doing that, that'll be on my channel. You know what I mean? I got another show called Flowers Were Froze. I've been working on this episode. I did one for Hitman.
Yeah, it was dope. It was fire.
Right. So I got another one. How I'm doing it moving forward is certain battlers get that solo, like how Hitman got it, but how the show is actually drawn up is there'll be more of like 30-minute shows where I'm actually giving 3 battlers their flowers and breaking them down individually. So all these ideas.
I know. I better get an episode.
Absolutely.
Or I'm gonna have one of them soccer players kick you.
I definitely like what you're doing on your channel. When I first seen your first blog, I was like, "Yo, this is dope." And you come from a very non-biased point of view. From everything you do, so everything that happens in the culture, I'll go check and be like, yo, let me see what Froze has to say about this.
Yeah, if it's to be talked about, I'll definitely have an opinion on it.
Now we love your opinion, and you did a great job with the commentating Max Out 3 along with Battlefly and Showtime SP. Y'all did an amazing job, and we want to see y'all do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Dude, shoot, even the URL used one of your video clips.
Yeah. Without permission, might I add? But
tell them to cash app you. Tell Beasley to cash app you.
I didn't really take no offense to it outside of maybe just me thinking, was that out of good faith, or was that a turn your nose up to somebody else? I wasn't able really to decide that, so. That's the only thing that made me uncomfortable with them taking anything out of my footage. But if you also see on my channel, man, it's not any league bias. Obviously, I have a league that I work for and work with. But if URL's got something to talk about, they got a card to talk about, I'll speak about it. I'm not shitting on them. I'm not here to shit on them, and anybody else's problem with them isn't mine.
Yeah. No, I respect it. And before you retire, Rose, me and you've been booked twice. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the first time you couldn't make it in New York at the tournament. Second time I backed out of the card. It was all super controversial, and it's like, can we get this Danny versus Froze? Too Cold versus Froze. I don't care where.
So I tell you what. I'd be honored to battle you. You know what I mean? You're a superstar and a legend in your own right. So when you get to guys as a level such as yourself, those matchups aren't hard to make. They're not. So if that's something that you want to do and we can make it make sense, for sure. I want my last battle to make sense. So maybe my last battle will be Danny. Who knows?
Oh, I like that.
Who knows? So I'll battle Danny. Sure.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I feel because I feel like the people been anticipating us and it didn't happen, and people like, nah, that's the one I was coming to see, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, so I know I feel like I owe the culture. I owe you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you owe me. Shit, you owe me a battle. So we both owe each other a battle.
So
and where did the Froze come from?
So that's funny. The stories behind how I got all my names are pretty crazy. But so the Froze thing, back when Bill Collector was having his run, he had a bar and he said, I got Rosenberg Raw color. And after that, I remember just starting to say Frozenberg. Bill really gave me the name, if I'll be honest. It really
That's
came
dope.
from Bill Collector. If I
That's
got to
dope.
be all the way honest, he never took credit for it, but you know, Bill Collector really gave me that name. And when I came back and started battling again in 2019, because from 17 to 19, I didn't have shit going on. I needed a revamp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you got a certain stain on your name or people look at you a certain way, it's something minor as a name switch to justify the new love that somebody might have for you. You know what I mean? It only takes something
Right.
small like that. Yo, Rosenberg used to be trash, but I fuck with Froze. Like those little
It's a
small,
whole different
like
person.
yeah, you know. And sometimes the imagination is everything. So it's stuck. It's been rolling, and I've just been rolling with it. And I think you know, for the most part, I hear people call me Froze more than Rosenberg. So
I was about to say that. I was like, shit, people stop calling you
yeah,
Rosenberg. Like, I hardly
yeah,
even hear people say that.
So
shit
do you, so
on the Clips flyer. It was put out there as Clips versus Frozenberg. It wasn't
Oh, that's
Rosenberg
dope.
Raw on the Clips
That's
flyer. Yeah,
dope.
so on the flyer, yeah.
Make sure we title this Frozenberg Keo.
okay, all right, all right. Well, man, what's after the Chrome 23 battle with Shane and Ashley? You got anything to finish off 2023?
No, I haven't booked anything outside of that. I really wanted to focus on these two battles. I'm halfway there, and more content, interviews. That's the part that people haven't really even seen or been privy to. These interviews that I want to start doing with NFL players and battlers, and
Mm.
that's really going to change the whole dynamic of my channel also because you know, if it's one thing I love is talking to other people about their story. You know what I mean? So everybody has a story, and you know, that's one thing that I'm also going to be that I've been in the process of doing now is booking these interviews. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
that's
then when
dope.
certain battlers come to the city, or I see them on a little card in Philly, you know, I'll be grabbing them. You know what I mean? And then trying to get them to come check in with me once they get in the city. I got some shit called the Frozone Cipher, where rappers are gonna come, have ciphers on my channel, all types of shit, man, all types of shit. I just
I
got to get
love to
this
hear
shit.
that. I love to
Yeah.
hear that, and we proud of the work you're doing. I owe you an interview. Don't trip. I'm gonna stop by the
That's
Yeah.
right.
studio.
You'll be
You
in
know what
Philly
I'm saying?
sometime.
I'm
You battle
always out there,
everywhere.
man.
Yeah, you'll be in Philly sometime. So I'm not getting Danny is gonna be nothing. He'll be here. It's just about catching it. Even if you're in
All
the
right.
gates of the Garden, that's close by. So we'll talk.
Hey,
Chill. You know I
don't
fuck with
trip.
you.
I got you, family. We're gonna let you get back to rehearsing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back
Appreciate
to
it, fellas.
practicing them rounds, man.
That's
That's my
dope,
man
man.
Keo.
Yeah, love. I appreciate y'all,
Thank
man.
you
It's
for
been an
your
honor.
time, sir.
Yo, shout out to Froze, man. Frozenberg. That's the name.
Rosenberg. Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all gonna get Bar Guy versus Frozenberg. Don't trip. Yeah, man. Infinite content. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, NBS Central. This is NBS Universe. I'm Danny Myers, the Bar God, and that's the evil battle rap media villain.
Yes,
I hate you.
sir. We will be back. I didn't expect to do this interview. Danny just says, "Hey, we going on right now." So I was like, "Okay, let's go." Oh, there's somebody said Danny versus K Walker.
Yeah, matter of fact, League is trying to book that right now. I just got a call for that battle. Yeah, I'm with that. I
Wow.
like what K Walker doing.
Wow, leave him alone, man. Um but yo man, we'll be back later today or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll definitely be dropping some more content for you guys. We got a couple recaps and blogs that we got to put out. But with that being said, man, we are gonna go on and get out of here. This is MBS Universe.
Yo,
Yo,
real
that's
quick,
Daddy Mine.
y'all in St. Louis this weekend, come check out Danny Myers versus Bad News going down in St. Louis. Check Metaphor's Twitter page, his Instagram for the flyer. M4M event, the unexpected. That's what the event is called. PGZ was good. Oh yeah, you see on the fantasy football show. Oh, you talking about you ain't talking about X. Who he talking about? Who PGZ talking about, man?
Oh, he's talking about X. They were in the comments saying you and X look like each other.
That's so now I got a doppelganger. So when I can't do a show, we're gonna put X in my place.
Yeah, but make sure you go check out the fantasy football show every Sundays, man. So we'll be going like every Sundays with me and X. I don't know, maybe the bar guy will hop on there.
Don't trip,
Sunday
don't
mornings.
trip. Never know, never know.
But with that being said, man, we'll be back probably tomorrow morning. We'll be dropping some content later today. This is MBS Universe. I'm Keo. That's Danny Myers, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.